Tajikistan is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. The term predominantly mountains do justice to a country where over 93% of the land is upland. This fact of nature has given Tajikistan a precious advantage over its neighbors, namely some of the most inspiring high-altitude landscape in the world. Glaciers and the clay bull lakes color the mountains make Tajikistan one of the most stunning scenes of pristine nature on earth. Within an hour of Dushanbe lie multi-hued lakes, peaks that beg to be climbed and high passes that thrill even reluctant travelers. In among this natural splendor are scattered villages and towns that survive checked by travel through each extreme season. It hasn't been easy for these traditional communities to adapt to the changing world beyond their mountain strongholds. But despite this, they are unfailingly welcoming the tourists. For visitors tolerant of a few traveling hardships, outdoors, cold water, hotel-led roads, the country more than compensates with a rare glimpse into life lived on the roof of the world. Tajikistan is a stunning place, and there is plenty to do. From the Silk Road mystic of places like Khujand and Istaravshan to the stunning untouched mountain scenery of the Pamirs, and the accompanying allure of unclimbed peaks and virgin trekking roads. The biggest rivers of Tajikistan are Karakul, Sarez, Iskandarkul, Rangkul, Haftkul, Karakum Reservoir, and dozen other lakes and seas. On the territory of present-day Tajikistan, there are cultural monuments that are included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. The education and science which over the past millennia observed the Aryan, Hellenic, Persian, Islamic, Turkish-Mongolian, and European cultures developed in a peculiar way in the territory of Tajikistan. The artistic culture of the Tajik people has long been formed and developed in the cities of Dushanbe, Hisor, Darvoz, Khujand, Istaravshan, Bokhtar, Kulbuk, Kulop, and other cities of Central Asia. Dushanbe city, that is the administrative center of Tajikistan, is modern developed center of the country. Dushanbe is cozily placed between among the mountains. The first mountains are within 100-meter reach from the city boundary. The main street of Dushanbe is Rudaki Avenue. Going along it, you can view numerous places of interest. Each guest can spend the time in the cultural and recreational centers of capital, museums, monuments, attractive squares, gardens, parks, tea houses where you can enjoy national foods, trading centers, shops, restaurants, cafes, bars, and other resting and recreational points. Tajikistan is known as one of the centers of mountain, ecological, and other types of tourism in Central Asia. The main types of tourism in Tajikistan are adventure, bicycling, culture, health tourism, agritourism, sport, and water tourism. On the territory of the park in the Pamir Mountains, there are several high-altitude mountain peaks of the Ismail Somoni Peak, with a weight 7,495 meters. Peak Abu Ali ibn Sina 7,134 meters. Peak Kozhansky 7,105 meters. Glacier Somoni on area of about 700 square meters, which are objects of mountain tourism and mountaineering. Tajik National Park is protected by the Committee for Environmental Protection under the government of the Republic of Tajikistan. In the territory of Tajikistan, especially Badakhshan province, there are many mineral and medicinal springs, among which the unique hot spring Garam Chashma, known in the Ishkoshim district, which heals from many diseases. The list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Tajikistan includes such protected natural areas as the high mountain lake Zorpul in the Pamirs, fun mountains with the unique mountain lakes and reservoirs such as Iskandar Kul, Alatin, Kulikalon, Tiger Beam, and Dashtijum in the north and south of Tajikistan. One of the privileges that simplified the visit of tourists to Tajikistan is that on the 1st June 2016, the new portal for issuance of electronic visa on web page www.visa.gov.tj commences its operation, which enables foreign citizens willing to enter the country with the tourists or business visas to complete the electronic application and receive the electronic visa without visiting consulate representative of Tajikistan abroad. 10 top reasons to visit Tajikistan are mountains, lakes, one of the world's greatest road trips, epic trekking, food, history, culture of diversity, cities and hospitality. As well, tourists can find more information on foods, hotels, sport recreation, car services, organizations, property, entertainment and governmental institutions in the web page mgis.tj.